Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm just here with a little update video today as I am with the 6-month-old baby. So I've trekked it all the way up here with him in his buggy to the top field. Just come and take a quick peek at Dad ploughing with the McCormick Cx95 and a 2-furrow reversible plough on the back end. So we'll wait for him to come down and I'll see if I can catch him quickly going up. It looks like he's doing all right. I think he started this yesterday, so he's not got a lot left to do actually, only a little bit left. I've just spent the morning painting the David Brown roof. I've had to do some sanding on that, prime it as well, and then painted it. And I've also had to do a little panel in the footwell. In the footwell there is a little metal sheet we've had to fit in there. I'll show you that when I get back down, hopefully. Where is he? He has to keep stopping to shine up the plough because the mud's sticking to it. It's still a little bit wet, so the plough's not flipping over. So he has to keep stopping and scraping off the mud, but it's getting there. Baby! So he's not doing a bad job actually. It's looking good. A lot better than he did last year when he did it with the Ford. I think he likes having the reversible plough as well. Yeah, I've hiked all the way up here with the baby. So right the way down from there, through our middle field up that way, along the track and up here. It took me about 25 minutes with him to get up here. God, but I need a bit of exercise, so Dad and I will probably stop. He's definitely enjoying this tractor a lot more. Easier to get in and out. The steps are a lot lower, which is nicer. A lot more room. Easier controls as well. It's just making life a lot more easier for him. So he's happy. He's happy he's upgraded. It was needed. That time we tried to modernise a little bit more. Let's see if he's got this right. There we go. So there we have it, the McCormick Cx95 Ploughing. I now need to go and get the baby who's fast asleep and take a nice long walk back down to the farmyard. And he's just, looks like he's stirring a little bit. It's a bit breezy up here anyway, so nice long trek coming up. So I still need to take the tape off, but I've used that just to mask the black. So I've done all around the edges. There's the back panel there. We'll go up the step ladder in a second. And all around the edges here. And let's... oh, put my fucking arm in the wing. The wing's had a bit of paint on it and all. Right, so the roof, it don't look amazing up here, but it's a lot better than a rusty roof. She has had some filler in her. She has had a panel put on the back end there, but it's a damn sight better than just leaving it as she was. So I'm happy with that. That'll do me. I'm not too worried. She's tidied up a lot. And she's better than nothing. So I managed to get that done this morning. And then I've been working on this. Oh, it's battered by bloody rust then, because I've been sanding the rust out up in there. So been doing this panel in here. That is now properly fitted and needs to be painted black. So if you look around in the cab is generally black. The odd patch of green where it was sat out for a month or two in summer as I needed to wait for the building, but now I can tidy her up and give her a good clean. And then we've got the bonnet to do next, and that'll be resprayed properly, and then she can go up for sale. She's getting there, needs a good clean, but I'm pretty happy with how far we're getting. Mum's on the chain arrow. It don't look like she's doing too bad actually. I've never seen her driving the tractor before. First time for everything. First time for everything. You rarely see Mum on a tractor. Unless it's haymaking, then you'll see her on it. There's no way I'm chasing them. There we go, so it's just a quick one. So Dad's ploughing and eventually get the bonnet done and then get her up for sale. She'll come with loader. Price wise, I've got somewhere around the 4.5 mark in my head, and we'll see what happens. I'm not massively concerned if she sells or not. And then I'm going to move on to the Massey. That's going to be fun this year. I'm looking at primers and what primer to use. So I'll be looking at the red oxide primer. I don't want to use just basic grey primer that you'd use on cars, because I have noticed it doesn't work. So any recommendations on what primer to use, that'd be great. I've seen Hammerite do a red oxide style one as well. Obviously your usual Vapormatic, and I think it's Cramp, they also do red oxide primer, so that might be an ideal one. Any recommendations on that, let me know, because I don't want the rust to come through in a year's time once I put some paint on it. Because on the wheels, one of them I didn't put any primer on. This is all a test. So when I did the silver wheels on the Massey, not the Dave Brown by the way, in the Massey, I didn't put any primer on one wheel. Rust's come through very so slightly, and then the other three I used the sort of grey primer you'd use on cars, sprayed that on, and the rust hasn't come through, but you can tell it might come through in a year or two. So right, there we go guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.